So you already know LG make top tier tech, and these are LG's finest true wireless active adaptive noise cancelling earbuds to date, and they go by the name of the LG Tone Free FP8 and FP9, and the FP9s have a secret weapon that the 8s don't have, and I'll come back to that. And these earbuds solve a problem that 99.9% of all true wireless earbuds have, and it is bacteria buildup. So let me ask you a serious question. Would you wear a pair of earbuds that somebody else has worn? Now consider this, earbuds once worn can harbor up to 2,700 times more bacteria than a chopping board. That's right, if you're wearing unclean earbuds, you're walking around with 2,700 chopping boards worth of bacteria in your ears. And now imagine they're not even your chopping boards. And here's something else to think about. When you take earbuds out and you put them back in the really nicely designed case that they came in, and you put them in your pocket, the warmth of your body is actually going to help the bacteria incubate and multiply, and that is the problem that 99.9% of all earbuds have. But the LG FP8s are the 0.01% because they have a self-cleansing ability. When you put the buds back in the case and you charge the case via a USB-C cable or wirelessly, yes, it does have wireless charging, how about that? The case will actually blast the speaker grills on the earbuds for 5 minutes with UVC light. And for those of you that don't know, UVC light will actually break down the cells and the nucleus inside the bacteria cells so that they cannot multiply and reproduce. So with the LG Tone Free FP8s, you don't have to worry about putting 2,700 chopping boards worth of bacteria in your ears. Now when you combine this UVC tech with LG's medical grade ear gels, which are made from hyperallergenic materials and designed to reduce bacteria buildup, what you end up with is the best self-cleaning, most hygienic earbuds on the planet. Now listen here, that nano UV case tech is really cool, but it's not what makes the FP8s great. I've been lucky enough to have tested these out for quite a long period of time before they've actually been released, and there are a lot of things that I really like about them. Let's start with the design. So LG have partnered up with high-end British audio company Meridian Audio to help them fine-tune these, and they've increased the driver size by about 75.5% compared to last year's FN7s, which makes the driver size just over 10 millimeters, and that's really big when it comes to true wireless earbuds. The fit in the ear is really nice, they're very lightweight, very comfortable, so wearing fatigue is not an issue. And LG enlisted the help of POSTECH, a University of Science and Technology, to analyze 300 different ear shapes, and they've designed these earbuds to match the contour of a human ear more precisely. And as well as that, LG have managed to shorten the stem and have given it a slight arc shape that helps to hold it in place, which means they sit firmly in the ear. This makes them perfect for sports and gym activities, and they have an official IPX4 rating, which means they're sweat and splash resistant, and LG have even thrown in wear detect sensors, so when you take an earbud out of your ear, it will automatically stop the music. When you put the earbuds back in, it will start to play it again. And when it comes to looks, a lot of earbuds protrude quite far out of your ears. The LG FP8s don't. Instead, they have this really nice and sleek, low profile look to them when you're wearing them, and this I believe is thanks to POSTECH's involvement in shaping these. They just sit so snugly and tight in your ear. The UV nano charge case is also really nice. It's a pocketable size and the shape has no sharp edges, so it's super comfortable to carry around with you all day. And it's small enough to fit into the cowboy pocket watch pocket on a pair of jeans. And I particularly like the Night Rider LED notification light on the front. It's going to be green when the battery is above 80%. It's going to be amber when it's between 80% and 20%. And when it goes below 20%, the light is going to show red. That's something I haven't seen on many other earbuds. And this right here is the charcoal color. There is a pearl white and haze gold color available as well. I personally really like this color, and I'm a fan of the two-tone look on the actual earbuds themselves. And each earbud has 3 mics on board, so you've got your voice mic, you've got your exterior sound mic, and you also have a bone conduction mic in the actual earbuds as well. And I really put these through their paces when it comes to voice call quality. When I phoned people, I wouldn't tell them I was using the earbuds, and I'd ask them how it sounded. And then when I switched to the phone, they didn't even realize that I was switching back and forwards between the earbuds and the phones. So that's a good sign. But there is a feature on here which is really awesome, and I haven't seen on any other earbuds. I'm going to show you what that is in a minute. But first I want to talk about the exclusive feature on the FP9 version of these earbuds. So this case has an audio retransmission feature, which means you can plug in this analog cable into anything and then plug it into the case, and the case will retransmit the audio over Bluetooth. So essentially you can turn any audio analog signal into Bluetooth with this case. And this is going to be super useful when you're traveling on planes and you want to use the in-flight entertainment systems with wireless earbuds. Now, before we get into how these sound, I think we should address one of the really important factors when it comes to any wireless tech. It's the power, the battery life. So the Tone Free FP8s can last up to 10 hours and a total of 24 hours with the charging case included, and that is with ANC switched off. Now, I tested these with ANC switched on and I got just over 5 hours playback, which is really impressive compared to a lot of the competitors out there. Which means with the charging case, you're going to get around 12 to 15 hours total playback. But here's a cool feature: a quick 5-minute charge in the case will give you up to 1 hour of playback. So that's really awesome if you're just traveling to and from work. And when it comes to actually using these, LG have done a really good job of making the controls and the app as easy to use as possible, and they really haven't cut any corners. So if you're connecting these to an Android device, once you've connected them once, whenever you pop open the lid, it will use Google's Fast Pair to connect. So it'll literally pop up and show you the battery level on the earbuds and the case. And one really awesome feature when it comes to Google's Fast Pair is the ability to locate the last place you used your earbuds on Google Maps. That's really awesome. And if you're going to use this with a Microsoft computer, you have a similar Fast Pair feature as well. And the FP8s have Bluetooth 5.2, so you're going to get a very good connection, and it will use the SBC codec as well as AAC for higher res audio playback. And the capacitive touch controls can be customized to include Google Assistant or Alexa. And this takes me really nicely onto the app, which I think must be one of the best true wireless earbud apps that I've ever tested to date. And I'm not exaggerating. Everything is so straightforward and easy to use here. You've got preset EQs courtesy of Meridian Audio, who are a leading authority when it comes to digital signal processing. And if none of these EQs are to your liking, you can dial in 2 custom presets, and LG give you a 9-band graphic equalizer to do it. There isn't many other apps that let you do that. Now, just below that is the user manual, which explains the touch controls and the day-to-day use of the earbuds. So out of the box, a single tap is to play pause, a double tap on the right earbud will volume up, a double tap on the left earbud will volume down, a triple tap on the right earbud skips your track forward, a triple tap on the left earbud skips your track back, and a long hold will toggle through the ANC modes. And I customized mine so that the tap on the right earbud is play pause, but a single tap on the left earbud will wake Google Assistant. And just below that is the option to switch your ANC off and the ability to adjust the ambient sound pass-through, which is really cool because you can switch between your normal ambient sound mode and this conversation mode. And in conversation mode, when you toggle that on, it kind of amplifies your surrounding. So it's like you've got super hearing powers or something. It really is a useful feature. Now, remember I mentioned there's an awesome voice call feature? Well, check this out. In this section called Tone Free Lab, where LG have thrown in some experimental ideas, there's something called whisper mode. So let's say you're in a quiet place and you don't want to broadcast your conversation to everyone in the room. You can take the right earbud out of your ear, make sure you cover the wear detect sensor, but then you can whisper into the earbud so not everybody in the room can hear you, and it will actually adjust the mic level so you're not blowing up the mic when you're talking very closely to it like that. That's a pretty cool feature. I've never seen that before. And also within the LG Lab is another awesome feature, which is the gaming mode, which reduces latency when you're gaming. So when you pull a trigger on a gun or something, you'll hear the sound at the same time or very close to the same time. Now, one last awesome feature that I want to talk about in the app is the voice notifications. So you can actually go into this menu here and toggle on voice notifications from specific apps that you want to hear from. So if you don't want to miss anything important, you can actually toggle this on. So whenever those notifications come through, it will read them to you. Now let's talk about the sound. So Meridian's tuning is so good, even if you stay on the immersive EQ that it's in out of the box, you'll be very happy. But honestly, all of the presets are fantastic in my opinion. When it comes to hip hop and bass heavy tracks, the bass levels are very good and the details are very good, and that's probably thanks to the driver size. And when it comes to loudness, these are going to be more than loud enough for most people. And when you toggle on the bass boost EQ on hip hop or EDM or anything with a lot of bass, trust me, you won't be disappointed. And when it comes to more orchestral type tracks or tracks with instruments and lots of vocals or even live recorded tracks, the treble boost or the immersive mode really works well and it sounds great. The vocal range is very clear, the high ends are very crisp, all of the details and nuances in the music are very present. You get a really nice airy soundstage feel to them, and what makes this even better is if you want to expand that soundstage even more, there is spatial upmixing going on here if you enable this 3D soundstage setting, and that really sounds pretty epic. So the LG Tone Free UFP9 really tick all of the boxes, and if you're a music lover, you're really going to appreciate the sound quality here. It's definitely worth noting that when you turn on the ANC, the sound quality is significantly better. I don't know why that is. The bass sounds heavier, the clarity is better, so I would definitely recommend using these with ANC on, even if you don't need the ANC at a particular time, unless you're going running, in which case you probably want to use the ambient mode. And when it comes to the active noise cancelling, it's definitely up there in the top tier, somewhere in the top 5 of earbuds that I've tested on this channel. So that's pretty impressive. So if you're shopping around for earbuds and you want good quality sound, you want good quality build, you want good customizable features within the app, and you don't want to be walking around with 2,700 chopping boards worth of bacteria in your ears, then life will be good if you get yourself a pair of LG Tone Free UFP9s or UFP9s if you really need that audio retransmission feature. And if you guys have got any questions about these earbuds, feel free to hit me up in the comments and I'll do my best to reply to all of you. I appreciate you guys for watching this far into the video, and if you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man. See you guys in the next one. Don't be late.